grab a seat in the theater with beast mode. Getting pressured, steps back, and launches a pass to the rack. Wow! Sends the defender down to the maple, and the alley-oop is all syrup. What a sweet play. Into the wreck now with stats talk. Grabs a rebound and bounces the long distance assist. No one was ready for it. Defenders were probably like, what was that sound? A bounce pass? From where? Way back there? No way! That's what I would say at least. Well done. Vote now for your favorite pass. I'm out of here for now. I'm assisting the transfer of clothes from the washer to the dryer. Can't try that bounce pass, it just doesn't work. See ya.
Remember to keep sending us your best plays over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I love seeing what you're doing out there, especially my fellow Elite members.
Until next time, enjoy the game.
Two-K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got red hot Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Anderson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the three. Richard, at what part of the season do these road trips become more grueling?
I'd say right about now. You're over halfway through the season. The aches and pains start to set in. Not being in your bed, though, that can be the toughest part.
And the Warriors start out with the ball. Curry passes to Watkins. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. Well, that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And here is Lopez after the three-pointer from Watkins. Lillard, and the layup is good.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Watkins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Red Hot's got 5 now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Trying to get open is Lopez. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Red Hot, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. Right now, they're coming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Curry passes to Watkins. For 3. The shot comes out. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls in Chicago. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Here's Red Hot. We saw him with 29 points last game. Jackson-Davis with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Nice shot by Red Hot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now Lillard, 23 points his last outing. There's the three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Red hot, no good. Middleton looking it over. The Warriors pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
The Warriors trail. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. Torian Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Jackson. Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Watkins. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 5 to shoot to end the run. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Richard, take a look at DeAnthony Melton's game, a combo guard, and size him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team loves to have on their roster. He can hit an open 3, but he can also guard a #1 offensive player on the other end and take the challenge every single night.
And here is Prince after the three-pointer from Watkins. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Chicago Bulls. And the slam by Moody.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Offensive rebound. Here's Green. Off target at the rim. Warriors leading by 6. Lets it go with a 3. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Watkins.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the wide open shot from Green. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. From the arc. And it is good at the buzzer.
Your Bucks. Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. DeAnthony Melton out there with Red Hot. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Waters in at the small forward. After Red Hot launches a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 13. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but there's Giannis. Look out below.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Red Hot was indeed hot, and the last game against Chicago was sensational. He added 29 points, and he was a force on defense. Came up with a lot of steals. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Portis kicks to Jackson. Back to Portis. 4 on the clock. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Red Hot, covered by Lillard. Red Hot, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago. So it's the Golden State Warriors.
Let's go! That's the end of the first half. With a score, your watch, 22. The Warriors, 44.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Jackson Davis with it, defended by Middleton. A second chance effort, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Chris Middleton. And the Bucks with possession here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Lillard gets it to go.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Red Hot. 27 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And it's Lillard again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Wiggins, and he banks in the lane. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Passes it to Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver, because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. There's the pass to Portis. Jackson down low, guarded by Watkins. Jackson misses. Pass to Kuminga. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one hits back iron. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Taurean Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Jackson. And Lillard kicks to Portis. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Watkins. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And Green gets it to go.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Watkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Back to Portis. Kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Nice shot by Red Hot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. He kicks to Lillard. From deep. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Red Hot, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Giannis. The high post shot. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Watkins. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Giannis comes in for Pat Connaughton. Chris Middleton's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Green in for Rollins. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Red Hot. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Green. From downtown. The shot off that time. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank
you